Okay, so I have another lunch here for you guys, and this one is kind of inspired by Chinese food, which I'm a huge fan of, but as we all know, it has a lot of sodium, it has a lot of fat in it. So I kind of created this recipe to kind of mock Chinese food, but be more healthier. So what I have here is some trimmed beef. So as you can see, it doesn't have any extra fat around it, because if it did, it'd have like that white type of look to it on the sides. So what I'm gonna do first is just season the the beef. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of olive oil. Then I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic. And this is about 8 ounces of beef right here, but this is not gonna be your whole portion, but I'm just cooking with 8 ounces right now. So then I'm gonna do some black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Those are honestly my basics: garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my hands to mix this up. Okay, so I have a hot skillet here with 3 teaspoons of olive oil, and I have the seasoned beef, so I'm just gonna add it to the pan. And the trick with cooking is you don't want to disturb the beef by like stirring it around. You just want to let it sit and let it brown and like caramelize at the bottom before you start moving it around. So that's usually like 2 to 3 minutes on each side. While the beef's cooking, we're gonna start on the fried rice. So what you need for that is just some brown rice, and I'm gonna use about a cup of that, and that's gonna go into some boiling water here. I'm gonna do another half of a cup, so 1 cup and a half. And just stir it. Cover it and let it steam. And the trick with brown rice, cooking it so that it's not too crunchy, because brown rice is definitely more harder than white rice. You just want to like check it every once in a while. If it's too hard and the water's dried up, add some more water and cover it. And you also want to cook it on medium heat, because if you cook it on high, it'll cook the rice too fast and the water will evaporate more quicker without cooking the rice fully. So now I'm just gonna stir the meat. It's still going. Once the beef is almost cooked, you want to take some stir-fry sauce. So this one is General Tso's, but you can use any kind that you want. I know you guys are probably looking at me funny, like, oh, this has a lot of sugar. But think about it. When you order General Tso's chicken or any sort of chicken in a sweet sauce from a Chinese spot, it's drowning in sauce. So we're only using 1 tablespoon of this sauce, and 1 tablespoon is 7 grams of sugar, so that's not bad at all. So I'm just gonna add that to this beef. Excuse me. And just mix it all together, and then let it continue to caramelize and cook. The beef's been cooking in the sauce now, and the beef's just nearly done. So now I'm gonna add in some snow peas. And I got these from Walmart. And these are fresh snow peas, but if you wanna do frozen, you could do that and just defrost them before you add them in. And then just mix everything together. To finish it off, I like to do just 1 dash of soy sauce. And then 1 teaspoon of olive oil, And then season with some black pepper. And a little more salt. Little onion powder. Garlic. And I like spicy, so I do paprika. And that's it. Okay, so now that our rice is done and it's been cooled, so this is a very important step when making this brown fried rice. You want to make sure that after the rice is cooked that it's completely cool. And let's say I've cooked it and I want to eat it right away. Sometimes I'll pop it in the freezer so that it can cool down faster. So now to make this brown rice, fried rice, what I do is I take 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And this is low sodium soy sauce as well, so light soy sauce. It's about 20 calories per tablespoon. So put the soy sauce in, and then to give it that distinct Asian flavor, I do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. All right, and then I do a little bit of chopped garlic, so about half a teaspoon of chopped garlic. And just mix it together. That'll be it. And then we'll come here. So here I have a hot pan with 3 teaspoons of olive oil in it, and I have the rice here. So what I'm just gonna do is put the rice into the pan. Then I'm going to add our sauce mixture. And I'm just going to mix the rice all together. Then here I have some chopped green onions, so I'm just going to add that. And now I'm going to season the rice to give it even more flavor, so some black pepper. A little bit of salt, like not even a lot, just a little bit. Some onion powder and some garlic powder. And just mix it all together. If you want to even make it like more Asian type, you could like scramble some eggs on the side and add it, but since we already have a protein going on in this meal with the beef, I didn't want to do double. So if you're just doing the rice, sometimes you can like add some like shrimp in there as well if you're not having like another protein. Okay, just mix it up and that's it. Okay, so now that the rice is done, I'm just gonna serve myself a portion. I'm gonna eyeball 1 cup of rice. So anytime you're serving yourself a carb like rice or pasta, you want to do 1 cup's worth. So it kind of looks like that. And then I'm gonna put the beef and snow peas on top. Get some more greens on there. And then for garnish and to make it look nice and pretty, I do some sesame seeds on top. And that's it.